Why do you think she did that? Why did she load her pockets with her most prized possessions and her good luck charms? Do you think it was to make sure she had a good day? Chrysanthemum took the longest way to school possible. She stopped and stared at each and every flower. Chrysanthemum, 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 the flowers seemed to say. That morning, the students were introduced to Mrs. Twinkle, their music teacher. Her voice was something out of a dream and was everything else about her. The students were speechless. They thought about Mrs. Twinkle in an indescribable wonder. They went out of their way to make a nice impression. Mrs. Twinkle led the students in scales, then assigned roles for the class musical. Victoria was chosen as the dainty fairy queen. Rita was chosen as the spiffy butterfly princess. Jo was chosen to the all-important pixie messenger, and Chrysanthemum was chosen as a daisy. Chrysanthemum's a daisy, chrysanthemum's a daisy, Jo, Rita, and Victoria chanted, thinking it was so funny. And Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful. What's so funny? Asked Mrs. Twinkle. Chrysanthemum was the answer. Her name is so long, said Jo. It hardly fits on her name tag, said Rita. I'm named after my grandmother, and she's named after a flower, said Victoria. My name is long, said Mrs. Twinkle. It is, said Jo. My name wouldn't fit on a name tag, said Mrs. Twinkle. It wouldn't, said Rita, pointing. And, said Mrs. Twinkle, I'm named after a flower, too. You are, said Victoria. Yes, said Mrs. Twinkle. My name is Delphinium, Delphinium Twinkle, and if my baby is a girl, I'm considering Chrysanthemum as a name. I think it's absolutely perfect. Chrysanthemum could hardly believe her ears. She blushed, she beamed, she bloomed. Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum. How do you think she feels now that her teacher likes her name? Probably good. Jo, Rita, and Victoria looked at Chrysanthemum longingly. Call me Marigold, said Jo. I'm Carnation, said Rita. My name is Lily, said Victoria. Chrysanthemum did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She knew it was. Now all of her friends want to be called flowers, too. Overall, the class musical was a huge success. Chrysanthemum was absolutely perfect as a daisy. Victoria made only one mistake. She completely forgot her lines as the fairy queen, and Chrysanthemum thought it was wildly funny, and she giggled throughout the entire Dance of the Flowers. Eventually, Mrs. Twinkle gave birth to a healthy baby girl, and of course, she named her Chrysanthemum. So that's that. Think about your name and how special your name is. Thanks for listening.